Yo!
Morning.
We back, baby.
Yo, brought a tear to my eye. It's so good to be back.
Crazy. Let's talk Foreplay podcast with a new logo.
Yeah, how you like the redesign?
Shout out to Kane.
No,
Well
was
done.
I was
well
cooking
done.
in. No, kept
Welcome back, guys. Let's talk Foreplay podcast. It's been
a
7 months.
long
December.
time,
So
pal.
season 4, right? Yeah.
Where's my producer? He's sitting here
Brodels.
shrugging his shoulders.
Okay, Brodi's stuffing his face. He's working hard.
Yeah.
JTI's in the building. The whole team's back. The whole family's back.
No,
It's
the
so
band
good.
is back
The band is
together.
And of course, you can see we in a brand new.
Also, why is it so bright in here?
location.
Is that what we decided on?
Yeah, we need to be. it's
Okay, I thought we were
professional
gonna dim it
lighting,
a
man.
bit.
Come on.
Thought it would be a bit mood lighting, you know, set the
Nah.
tone. and-
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. The camera,
Oh,
we're now
good.
finally
Yeah.
cameraing the stuff
We're in
there.
a new setup, yes. So we're
Yeah.
we're in Eminem recording studio here at Eminem Music Academy. Shout out to Eminem Music. Shout out to Kane Music. We're doing the things, man.
Yeah.
So
Also, the home to our brand new DJ Academy.
there you go.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So I'm sure if you guys are avid watchers of the podcast, or if you're new, we've been gone for quite a while for good reason. A couple of reasons. Number one was we had a crazy summer,
Yeah.
a very, very successful, crazy, busy summer for Foreplay, specifically for the duo. It was really great. We'll get into that. And then we'll get into the
DJ school.
DJ school, how that all came about.
Yeah.
And
Conversations where we've been for the past
Yeah.
7 months. What's been happening? Yeah, there's a lot to go like go
There's
through,
a lot.
bro. Like
there's a lot
it's
to
actually
talk about.
crazy when you think about the gap that we've had since the last pod episode, which technically is more than 7 months because we stopped recording in like November. I think-
Really?
Yeah, I
Our
think the
last episode was
dropped.
November, and then we just did the sets in December.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
there's
that's fun. We can talk about
Yeah.
summer, bro.
There
Because
was
summer was
a
really
lot
good.
of content that we dropped, like sets wise. So just kind of like to make up for the fact that we didn't have the pod for those months. We also didn't anticipate that we would be away from the pod for so long.
Yeah. But I mean, everything happens for a reason, bro. All in good timing. I think that we knew that we wanted to find a permanent home because in 1 year we had what?
We had
4
3.
locations, 3 locations.
Your
My place.
bedroom. Whoa, your lounge.
Chill, bro.
Yeah,
Your
then the restaurant on Brodi Street, and
Yeah,
then the studio.
Blue room,
and in the studio.
selective live.
Oh, and so technically 4 if you count
Yeah.
Blue Room twice for the 2 different
Yeah.
settings. Damn.
Yeah, crazy. But I think this is our permanent home for.
I mean, we
the
hosted
foreseeable
DJ school,
future.
yeah.
yeah,
What's
makes sense.
It's not funny, ha ha.
Yeah. Please.
It's funny, we scared.
Yeah, come on, man. So let's get into the DJ school. First things first.
Yay.
So I got okay. It ties into summer. So how this all came about was I did the Sevens World Cup that we spoke about on the one of the last pod
yeah.
episodes. The whole
second
battle
last
with
episode or
Lady D.
something. Yeah.
That was amazing. It was crazy. But somebody saw me there that started the conversation, and that's the owner of the music school. And he had just bought the music school, Eminem Music Academy, out here in Sunningdale, in the deep north. Bro, my petrol, my mileage.
Brother. Sure. Now imagine that time I still had to Uber. Like if I didn't have a car, man, like
It's
huh?
hey. See, we stepped up. We've got headphones now, so we
so
can't hear the
even
bullshit that Brodi and JTI
'cause that's
speak.
all they wanna do. They
Yeah.
wanna
It's also like it's cold here, bro. It's a different
It's fresh.
You have 2 jackets on, bro.
brother. It's a different climate completely.
Like in the north in general.
Yes, bro.
Oh.
I mean, it's on the beach. It's the beach.
Oh, yeah, face.
yeah.
Also, is this the north or is this like
It's like the east.
Yeah.
No, west.
It's the
West,
west.
'cause
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
West
yeah,
Coast
yeah,
Road.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because the north is like Kayla. In my mind.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Look at Brody shaking his head because he's banned from
But I mean,
Kayla
who
for
talks
life.
about the western suburbs, bruh? That's
yeah,
not a
that's
thing.
true, yeah.
I suppose West Coast.
But it's fire though. It's
Yeah, it's dope.
Let's talk about Brody being banned from Kales River for life.
Brody. Brody
Yeah.
got TikTok famous
Yeah,
for
disclaimer,
a week or
Brody is
two.
actually not allowed to be in a 500-meter radius of Kales River. Yeah, it's because he slandered some of the opposite sex.
What did he say? You
Apparently
won't
the-
find love there.
Yeah, apparently the women from Kales River are not good people.
Oh, yeah. That's what he said.
So
Verbatim.
woman from Kales River.
Don't whoa. There's evidence. We can find it
don't
right
whoa,
now,
bruh. It's literally on TikTok. Yeah, woman from Kales River. Brody does not speak for all of us. I do believe that there are still some good women
it's
out
not,
there.
it's- why am I digging myself into a hole, bro? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Crazy. The first thing that comes up. We're gonna talk about this now.
Yeah. Okay. Look, we don't have to talk a lot about Brody, man. Fuck Brody. And disclaimer, not actually fuck Brody. I love Brody. But before we get into that clip, the DJ school.
Yeah, so the owner of the music school saw me perform at the stadium at the Rugby World Cup, and I'm multitasking. I'm gonna find Delucia's channel now. Oh, why are you shouting? It's Delucia's biggest video ever. Here it is. Which one is it, Brody? You know exactly which one it is. It's like 5 million views, 200,000 views. Here we go.
Actually, what I've learned is that people from Kales River are walking red flags, but you live there, don't you?
Nah, we know what you
Where do
mean.
live?
I live in Stellenbosch.
Where do you live currently? Where do you live currently?
Kills Riviera.
Exactly. A red flag. Look, check.
Sorry, Kills River, did you hear that? This is Brodi
Yes,
Captures.
I have 5 friends from there, and they all know it's true. I went to UWC, they all know it's true. I went out for lunch.
Yeah, guys. Brody definitely don't fuck with Kales River like that.
Brodals.
Also note is
Actually, another topic on this episode is Brody's run club that he's
Yeah.
joined now.
Also, Brody, you banned from Bays. You're not allowed at Bays because of your Kales River slander. MRB, if you watch this, stop this man at the door, brother.
Stop him.
You can't come
He's
in.
not allowed.
Yeah.
Okay, so the music school.
Yes.
Can you please stop interrupting me, bro?
Bro.
All of you. I've got important things to talk about.
We're gonna restart this whole pod because you're.
No, we're not. So, okay, so he tells me I've bought the music school and I want you to open the DJ department, the DJ school. That's part of the school. I said, yes, let's go. So that's December. January, we have the first conversation. And then just like that, we have a meeting and it's like, okay, let's go. Let's do this thing. So I don't know what to expect. I have taught DJing before, privately and also for Pioneer South Africa. But that was never my thing. So this was an opportunity to be like, okay, this is ownership now. Like I can make this my own. We had a meeting. He said, cool, let's do it. And then he said, okay, if there's one person you can do this with, who would you do it with? I was like, well, definitely not Kane.
You
That's
know
the
you love
worst person I can
foreplay.
imagine.
You
And
know
he's
you
like,
love foreplay.
and I just thought, okay, maybe this guy I need to save him because he's not going anywhere. His career is failing, like
Yeah, apparently-
talentless.
Apparently, I
and-
can't breathe without this man.
So I said,
Apparently,
okay,
I
let's do
needed
it.
his back and my career on it.
Exactly, that's why I brought you on.
Eish, man.
And
Anyway, co-founder of Eminem Pro DJ Academy.
yeah, man,
Easy.
Eminem Pro DJ Academy. We're so proud of this. So genuinely, that's what we've been doing for the last 6 months, getting the school started from the ground up, from zero, from scratch. Nothing existed. And we're proud to say that this is our official second week of lessons.
Hosting classes, yeah. So, cool thing is we do full-time, part-time, and we do private one-on-one lessons. I think when we initially sat and thought about how we wanted to do this, we wanted to place a big emphasis on what's missing in the DJ industry.
Yeah.
And this extends beyond stuff like creativity, mixing techniques, and that sort of thing. I think for me personally, I wanted to place a big emphasis on what it takes to be a modern day DJ, and that's what our slogan is for for the school. It's cultivating the wave of modern day DJs,
Yeah, the new wave.
the
Yeah.
new wave of modern day DJs.
How'd you get our
Um,
slogan wrong, Brad? Jeez.
Hey man, we only 2 weeks into this thing. Technical difficulties. But yeah, so the idea was to just place an emphasis on stuff that plays a key role in today's DJ industry, which is like branding, marketing, having a gimmick, setting yourself aside, your peers and people in your talent class and that sort of thing. So the school itself, has a big emphasis placed on that aspect of the career, because we've also went around and asking people, you've attended academies before, what did you learn, what was your take backs, your drawbacks, what do you feel they could have done differently, where they could have taught you differently, or whatever the case may be. And one of the things that I noticed a lot in having these little conversations in and around the city, was that there wasn't a lot of emphasis placed on brand building, brand establishing, and the business side of DJing, and what you can face on a day-to-day basis, and how to prepare yourself for these different types of conversations.
Yeah, that's a big thing, man, because I think that learning how to DJ now, the actual skill of it, or the basics at least, is not very complicated. It takes some time to get it going, but you could take genuinely anyone off the street that has a basic sense of rhythm, and you could teach them how to DJ.
So that's like
that's
the
why
calm
there's so
part,
many DJs, because it really isn't that difficult to just do the
it's
basics.
not at all,
you know,
bro. Like, everyone can count to 4.
yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone understands cue play,
yeah,
fading in and out. Like, the basics is not the problem, really. I think for me, the reason why this project excited me so much was to give newcomers the insider's perspective about the industry and knowledge and stuff that I had to fight to understand in the beginning phases of my career. So how to brand yourself, how to look appropriate, how to create a sense of style, energy. Like, that's what excited me the most, and that's information that more so than the DJing is information that I like to give out.
yeah, for sure. And that's going to be a big focus on our external guests as well. So we did a workshop with Reddy D and Icon about brand building events, owning venues, promotion, obviously Reddy D, technical side of things, but also building a legacy and longevity in the game. So the access to our network and our extended network is really what the I guess the unique selling point is here. It's further than just learning how to DJ. It's much more than that, and we're getting there slowly but surely. I think we are finding out how to market it, how to sell it, how to teach, how to all the new ways that we're trying to innovate. Basically, that's the idea.
It's literally a sense of innovation, because like you said, it's not just about taking someone off the street and teaching him how to DJ, which is the easy part to do. It's convincing these people that there's careers in DJing, and that there's various avenues to create a career in DJing. There's event promotion, there's event curation, there's sound engineering, there's stage management, there's talent management, and these are all things that we cover in the classes that we do. We kind of show you guys that DJing is not just this little oyster of wanting to play festivals or wanting to do clubs or whatever the case may be. You could learn how to DJ, but then you could fall in love with being an event promoter. You could fall in love with being a talent manager. You could be the guy who can have all the right conversations and put people in the right spaces. You never know how you could end up, or where you could end up, just by being here.
Yeah, exactly that. And I think because we have both dabbled in a few different areas, we have experience in that, but also we know so many people across the country, across the world, that are involved in so many aspects of DJing and the music world and the DJ industry. And that's really what it is. We just want to share the knowledge and just make things better. That is the biggest thing. Just make everything better for everybody. If you really love, music, if you really love DJing, and if you really want to see it get better, not only for yourself, but for your peers and for the next generation. That's really what we're trying to teach you. So, yeah, building the legacy, building the next generation, the new wave, for sure.
Also, it's not just tied off to new people, man. If you are established and you want to learn something new, you want to expand your skills or come through. We have a student right now who has the basics on lock, but he's just interested in bettering himself, learning effects, phrasing, and that sort of thing. And he does Saturday classes with us. He has another one coming up now, the Saturday.
We have another student that's a certified producer. Like, he's killing it. He's
literally killing it.
Murdering it. But
like,
he just wants to learn how to DJ.
He literally posted on his story the other day that his EP dropped like last Friday or the Friday before, has like over 70,000 streams in less than a week and a half.
Yeah,
like
nuts,
that's
bro.
insane.
It's nuts.
So
shout out to Prod Tina.
Yeah,
produced
Prod
by
Tina.
Tina, but THINA.
Yeah. So go check his music out. He's super dope, and he's slowly learning to become a dope DJ as it goes along as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the school. We could talk for hours about this project.
Yeah,
bro.
I think we'll touch on it every week. We'll have a bit of an update on how's it going.
Especially with the students and the progress and what we've learned from them. Because again, this is in turn, it's also us learning everything from over again, and that's kind of something that I experienced in the class that I did on Thursday.
Yeah.
So
this was your first class that you taught.
First class, and as I'm going through the class, I'm kind of getting to that point of like, oh yes, I remember that, and oh yes, I remember this, and it's kind of like also reinventing the game for ourselves, because I think that's a big part that I struggle with every now and then, is trying to find ways to make DJing fun again for myself and finding new things to do with DJing. So on Thursday we had a phrasing, beats, bars lesson.
Basic music theory.
Theory, and just going back to that basics and understanding the music again, it kind of just ignites a little something in you, because now you're like, damn, how many times didn't I skip over just my basics during a mix or during planning of a set, and I completely disregard that because I want to do this or sound funky or whatever the case.
You're learning as you're teaching. Yeah.
So now you rehash it, and in your mind it clicks again, and you're like, oh damn, I could be a little bit better than I was if I just go back to using the basics.
Yeah, it's also it's quite humbling actually when you're teaching something and you go through a certain feature on the software or the hardware or something like that, and maybe someone asks you about it, and then you're like, do I actually know everything there is to know about this thing? Because now, as a teacher, you need to level up yourself, because you want to. If somebody had to ask you, like Giuliano, he's one of our students. He's a engineer, smart, extremely smart, and we gave the students a homework task, and he was like, surely I can develop like some sort of app or something that can streamline this process. And I was like, bro, that's crazy.
You can, sure, but like I was.
But that's the kind of thing. It's like, I mean, that's the collision of worlds.
Yeah,
that's the result of what we're doing now. Like the other guy that's here is Jamie, and he's he has a TikTok page.
Yeah, he's a
streamer. He's a streamer on TikTok, and he makes money from TikTok playing music off YouTube. He's not DJing, but he made such a big. This dude made 30,000 rand on New Year's Eve, going into New Year's Day, on TikTok.
That's nuts.
30,000.
We'll bleep that. We'll bleep the figure.
No. Like that's how it goes, bro.
And it's all because he was playing music on his TikTok lives, jamming to music and stuff like that, music that he likes. And people were commenting on his TikTok live like, oh, you should learn how to DJ. Then instead of just playing music, you can play sets. Yeah. And he was like, well, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. And now he's a student.
So he's got a thing now. He spoke to somebody, and he wants to get a controller now.
Mm.
So obviously DJ equipment is expensive.
Yeah.
And the person told him, okay, if you get 5,000 likes on your post
Yeah.
for this thing, I'll buy you the controller. So he posted that, and he's like, guys, I need
Please like it.
5,000 likes.
Yeah. Look,
wonder-
that's
I
actually a
wonder- yeah.
trend going around on social media
Yeah.
now. The whole, if can you like this, or how many likes until you can get me something like this. I would do be liking it. I can't lie.
Of
I
course, bro.
like it and I repost it.
Yeah, I love to see people win, man. But also, it shows that, I mean, if 5,000 people are behind you for buying a controller or getting a controller,
Yeah.
that's 5,000 supporters. Maybe
That
they'll
is.
never hear you again or see your
It's-
name again. But it's 5,000 people that are like, go for it, bro.
Do you know, no?
You know? It's validation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's something that. What's that now?
Oh, my water. I'm so thirsty.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Sorry, I was looking at you like looking at something. I was like, what's going on? But on that note of the 5,000 people, I don't think people understand what these numbers would look like in a room.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who know, I was doing a 75 hard challenge where I basically committed to posting a DJ clip every day for 75 days. But I only made it to day 68. Day 69, I was like, yeah, I quit. We'll talk about that another time also. But I think the one thing that I was trying to understand with this challenge was basically how far and how much impact social media has on a DJ career / hobby, you know. So how valuable are likes, interactions, views, and that sort of thing. And it was doing okay in a sense, like
The first one blew up.
yeah,
bro.
the first one
That
blew
was
up, but that
crazy.
was like an anomaly,
Yeah.
like that sparked the challenge actually. But I had, including that one video that blew up, there was about 4 others that also hit like 15k, 20k plus views, and then the others all like they fluctuated. Some was at 6,000, some was at 2,000, some was at 100, some was at 200. But I don't think people understand what these numbers really mean, because if you put 100 people in a room, that's a
That's
lot
powerful.
of people, bro.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that's a lot of
powerful.
people. So you look at 100 views on TikTok and you're like, yo, it's 100 views. There's people doing 50,000. There's people doing 60,000, whatever the case may be. But 100 people in a room is enough for a small party. You know, 1,000 people in the room is a big party. And then if you're lucky enough to get 100,000 views on a video, that's a festival, bro. That's a 3-day festival, like easily. So I think that was the one thing that I learned from that challenge, is that no matter the number, how to validate yourself for that number is to just picture that amount of people in a room, and that will kind of show you where you are in terms of like getting validation from people.
Yeah, I've never thought about it that way. It's a very optimistic point of view. Yeah, it's powerful.
That's cool. Like, that's the main thing I learned from the challenge. I mean, I quit on day 69 because I just didn't have it in me anymore. Like, I was burnt out, like genuinely burnt
And
out.
that's 69 days in a row
In a row,
consistently.
every single
Yeah.
day. I did cheat on like 2 days, but that was when I went to Joburg.
So, wait. Do you think you burnt out because you peaked too soon?
No, I don't think I burnt out because I peaked too soon. Like, that video that blew up, that was genuinely an anomaly. When I posted that video, I had no idea that I wanted to start a 75-hour challenge.
Wasn't the first one
The
named
Nokia
75
idiot.
hard? Yeah.
No.
Oh, was it just?
It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I still remember the caption. It was having fun with DJing again. And I didn't even know I wanted to start a 75 hard challenge. And then I think the video hit like 10k views. And then I was like, okay, let's see where it goes, you know? And then I based the challenge around starting and like doing something new every day instead of like recording a bunch of videos in a day, because I wanted to challenge myself to on the spot things, whether it's mashups, transitions, whatever the case may be. So that's where the challenge came from. But I think it was a lot of things that kind of culminated into me quitting the challenge. So besides the fact that I was facing burnout, we were in the deep end of prepping for the cave, which was literally in like 2 weeks' time. Ironically, day 74 was on the cave, and day 75 would have been the day after the cave. So the calendar was lining up insane.
That was just by chance.
Yeah, it's just by chance. It wasn't planned.
Let's touch on the cave quickly because second birthday.
Yo, boy.
Yeah, crazy.
Do we remember the cave?
Now we
Not
don't.
that we drank, in the fact that we didn't experience the cave house.
Yeah, so people, this is the one thing about the cave that always gets me. People always, like, the feedback for the cave is always fire. Like, yo, the best event I've ever been to. Like, yo, this is so crazy. Like, people will text me after, like a day or two after, and be like, yo, congratulations, you did this, you did that. Like, it was so sick. We did all of these things. And I'm like, I don't remember half of the cuck you guys are talking about.
You know, and I've been in this situation when you're in the thick of it, right? So it's like the morning you're starting, you're setting up, whatever, you're doing the things, and then it doesn't stop. I got there at like 10 o'clock, 10 or something. There was a line outside, line going up the stairs. I got upstairs. I saw Kane. I say, hey, bro, what's up? He goes, yeah, what do you need? yeah. And he's just like wired. Like he's just in that zone where everything is just, is ready to go. And I was like, chill, bro. Is everything going fine? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just, I was like, take it easy, bro.
It's the standard, though.
Yeah, it is. No, and I get it. I understand it completely.
I spent like a solid 3 hours behind the bar working, mixing drinks,
it's your own event, bro.
taking orders. Yeah, and I'm like, honestly, I think that was the most fun I've had at the event, working the bar. Because at that the cheat code at the bar is you actually get to enjoy the music. You get to listen to the music while you're taking orders and mixing drinks and stuff. So I was enjoying the music for the most part at that particular section. But definitely our most successful one yet. We were trying to count back some of the numbers, and we definitely gave out 680 bands. And then we got to the point of where Caitlin was using markers to write on people's arms. And I think we were...
You cleared 700.
Yeah, we were touching 750 in and around that number.
Yeah.
And then it was a crazy experience because it was like the first time we tried to put money into like an established act, which was like Beats by Hand, which is actually so crazy because we were in Joburg earlier in the year, and we went to Dope Room in Joburg, which crazy was my first ever Dope Room. And Beats by Hand played after Dawson, and I remember listening to his set, and I was like, yo, this. I was like impressed, bro. Like I was like blown away. And then ever since that day, I was like, cool, Cave in June. I'll make sure I get that. I'll make sure I get Beats by Hand for Cave in June. So my initial plan for the Cave, and I'll say this out loud because I don't think anyone will, and they won't steal it, but if they do, it's going to be expensive. So I initially wanted to put Dawson and Beats by Hand on a back-to-back for the Cave.
Why would you hear about this now?
So that was my initial idea, to put Beats by Hand and Dawson on a back-to-back for the Cave, because it was a 2-year anniversary. So if everything had to go to plan as to how I had it set up in my perfect little world, it would have been every single set a back-to-back to play on the 2, which is the 2-year anniversary. And my headliners were going to be Beats by Hand back-to-back with Dawson.
Bleep that you got to keep that idea. Don't let anyone hear this. We're going to bleep that idea.
I think it's fine, man. I genuinely don't think because I had a conversation with both of their teams, and I don't think it would happen if anyone else proposed it.
I think it's too sounds that are their own major sounds.
They are their
Yeah.
own major sounds,
And
yeah.
it's even though it's the same umbrella,
But it's a little bit
individually
left
they
and right from
two,
each other, yeah. And
where
I think that's
how would
why,
they find the connection?
yeah, I think that's why it didn't work out initially. Because of that. Yes, it's under one umbrella, but they are two sonically very gifted individuals who don't pair up. But I think that was the idea behind it, was to challenge them to see how they could make it work. And that was the idea for all the back-to-backs on the night, you know. Snyders and Hans back-to-back. Yes,
What
they
a
both play
success story,
they
bro.
both play amapiano, but they have, how can I say, they have various tastes in the type of amapiano that they play. But them combining on the night was crazy, you know, like it was one of those ones. But unfortunately, we couldn't fully like follow through with the back-to-back concept because again, we had to use our own money to put this event together. We had no sponsors on board.
But let's go into the Sowing the Seeds project quickly.
We'll get into that, yeah. So in the planning phase and throughout all of this stuff, we obviously realized, okay, we have to use our own money and whatever the case may be. We invested heavily, to which the event was a success. We made most importantly, we made the money back. And we made a little extra on top of that so that we can pay everybody accordingly and obviously pay our acts and stuff like that, which is dope. But in the midst of all of this planning, Rockin' the Daisies launched an initiative called Sowing the Seeds. So Sowing the Seeds, from what I understand, used to be a festival, a mini festival back in the day, in the pre-build up to Daisies.
Oh, okay.
This is how it was explained to me. So it obviously died out, and now they're bringing it back as this little initiative / concept where Sowing the Seeds is, again, a festival roadmap to Daisies, but the festival roadmap is compiled of the local creatives in Cape Town. So they selected a batch of creatives who they felt would suit and elevate the project. Myself with the Kave, Broke, Nice with Shalso Skellum, the Funk Fest, Groovy Nights, and this is just to name a few. So the idea is to take everyone's community and give them access to Rockin' the Daisies before Rockin' the Daisies. So for example, you come to the Cave, you get a discount code on a Daisies ticket purchase. You know,
Nice.
you can print Cave logos on hoodies, Rockin' the Daisies merchandise, that sort of thing. We gave away a double ticket to a lucky winner on the night of the event. We were supposed to give away 2 double tickets, but we called out like 3 other numbers and no one
Bruh.
answered. And then we just had to continue with the
They
music.
ate like 15 minutes of our set.
Yeah, so we had to continue with the music. But yeah, so the idea is that this little festival roadmap is there. And then the events with the best support from the community, and the support ranges in various ways. So they have this little platform called sowingtheseeds.online where you can go and vote for your favorite event. So the more events you attend as a Daisies patron, the more rewards you get, and you can win little prizes on your way to the festival. So again, festival map.
We'll put the link.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
buddy,
you
how's
can
that
win.
one? We'll put the link down below.
So you can
That's
win
where you
like
put it.
little prizes, and that sort of thing. And then
Brody hates extra work, bro.
he does. And then you also get like Daisy's perks and that sort of thing. And it's not a competition, but the more support you and your brand gets, the more likely you are to curate a higher value time slot at the Sowing the Seeds stage.
Yeah.
Which is happening at Rockin' the Daisies. So, for example, if the Cave gets the best support out of all the promoters there, we'll get a prime time slot where we'll have a slightly bigger budget and we'll be able to book certain artists for that particular time slot.
So dope.
The stage will be branded as the Cave with visual assets and that sort of thing. And it will basically be a mini Cave experience at Rockin' the Daisies, which I think is super dope because Daisies is taking this direction where they're placing a lot of emphasis on Cape Town culture and what makes Cape Town tick during the year, you know, not just when it comes to festive and not just when it comes to festival periods. You know, what is the things that are happening from January to September. You know, what is keeping Cape Town alive during that point in time? So that's why they started this initiative, and I'm super proud of myself and my team for being recognized to be a part of this thing. And it's super dope. And hopefully the support continues, and we'd be able to do something special for you guys at the Rock in the Daisies as well when festival comes around.
Shout out, bro. It's really incredible, man. And I think to be the amount of events and collectives that exist in Cape Town, for you to be part of that select few. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 4 or 5 events, right?
Nah, so there's 10.
Oh, there's 10.
There's 10.
But even that's, I mean, to be chosen.
But even of the 10,
yeah,
there's so many more
yeah,
out there. You know, there's so many other people, so many other events that also do a lot. And like, there's been a couple of events or promoters who have their own events who've like reached out to me and the rest of the team, like, hey, how did you guys get connected with them, or how did you guys link up with them? And it was genuinely a situation of being noticed. And like, again, we're talking about validation in this episode and how you want to be heard and seen for what you do and what you accomplish. I think it's crazy that we were able to do something like this. And obviously we put up the numbers that we put up, and it's not a fluke. But the fact that we still continue to do this thing without any financial backing, without any major sponsor involved. There's no liquor brand linked up with us. There's no lifestyle brand linked up with us, anything like that. And we just get to do this thing, put our own money into it, and try and focus and see how we can continue to enhance the experience and give people unforgettable moments. And I'll bring up the Snyder's and Hans set again, because that's an unforgettable moment, you know. For a lot of people who know us as individuals and know us as a team and know the people who we associate with, that is something that you wouldn't necessarily would have thought would happen, that particular back-to-back, you know.
yeah,
And now we are testing the boundaries and the limitations of people by saying, I know you are great at what you do and you are great at what you do, but together you guys can be phenomenal. But you wouldn't know because you've never had somebody tell you to do it.
yeah.
So now I'm telling you
Seeing
to do
that
it.
vision, yeah.
I see the vision. I'm telling you to do it. Go out there and do it.
Yeah.
And the fact, and again, in my mind, as I'm curating this whole thing, I'm looking at the lineup and I'm like, okay, cool, Beats by Hand is the quote unquote headliner. But this set is for the people. This set is for all the Kave lovers, all the Hans lovers, all the Snyder's lovers.
Yeah.
This set is for these people who never would have thought that the two of them could link up on something like this.
Yeah.
So
Nah, it was flawlessly executed. It was such a good night, and it also
fucking
felt
expensive.
it also felt new and fresh. Same venue, but it was a new experience. It was a
Yeah.
new. You walked in, and it was just a lot more going on. So, shout out, bro. Well done, man. Quickly before we wrap up, I think we're gonna try and commit to a little bit shorter episodes than usual.
Nah, man. We it's hard to commit to short episodes, man. Like now we press for time because we started a bit later than what we initially.
There's an
intended.
extra 10 minutes left for you guys.
Yeah, we're not gonna
Yeah,
wrap
yeah,
it up,
yeah.
but we'll go with it. But I'm saying like now is like today we were pressed for time.
Of course.
Started a bit later than what we wanted to.
Yeah.
And because we missed out on so many months of things to talk about, we can't squeeze everything into one episode. So you guys as the viewers, this is actually an opportunity for you guys to kind of tell us what you want to hear, where you want us to go. I made a promise to myself, and again, you guys probably won't opt into this or be like that, but I made a promise to myself that I refuse to be filtered on this podcast anymore. I think we used to bleep things, but I refuse to be filtered on this podcast anymore. I think a lot of people over the last 7, 8, 9 months have played their hands and have showed how they feel towards me, how they feel towards my team, how they feel towards you guys. Their true colors have shown in the fact that they don't like us also because they're not like us, but they don't like us, and that they don't fuck with us at all. And that's okay, bro. That's okay.
Real?
We've been very respectful for all the times we've ever sat on the seat. We've been mad respectful. You can pull your face like that. But
Debatable.
we've been respectful to the point of where we have never openly outright bashed anybody.
No, I don't think that's.
And
yeah.
yes, we've spoken about
spoken
people,
about
but
topics,
We've
yeah.
spoken about skill, talent,
Yeah.
creativity.
And that's always going
We've
to be.
spoken about
Yeah.
DJing, and we've never
course.
once personally attacked anybody for what they've done, what they've achieved, and how they act in public spaces. And the fact that there are people out there who want to use our platform that we've built and use it to highlight negativities and showcase this energy about us that is completely inaccurate and false is crazy, because now we know how you feel, and now we know the energy you have towards us. Again, I'll turn around and I'll say there's so many times that we've openly named people on this platform, and we've big up them so much, and we've given them flowers, and we've given them props because they deserve it. And we've also given criticism where it was deserved. So I'll always say, if the shoe fits, wear that thing, boy.
Crazy. That's such an iconic line. But yeah, I agree with you, bro. I mean, I think we started this podcast for a reason, because we felt that there was a lack of realness, a lack of honesty and transparency. Everybody knows the bullshit that is going on in this industry. Everybody does. But dare speak about it, then you're the bad guy.
Yeah,
Nah, bro.
standard.
Honestly, man, like, we're building our own shit here. I'm building my own shit here. I personally, the people that find offense to whatever we might say probably don't have much for us in any case. We're not here to be liked, bro. We're
That's
here
tough,
to change
bro.
shit. We're here to make things better. And unfortunately, you have to remove the toxic bullshit and the nonsense that exists to get to a better place. But in saying that, it is important for us to highlight the positive things and to shine light on everything that is going right.
Yeah.
But you'll
like
never
I
catch
said,
us slacking, bro. If
we
you're slacking and you're keeping yourself like, whatever, hey, bro.
Yeah. But that's why I said we obviously had a good balance where it was criticism, but then also in that same breath we saying, but big up for that, cool for that,
Real.
fire for that. So yeah, like I said, I made a promise to myself. I don't want to be faulted on this podcast anymore. Whatever I say, you can take that how you want. If you feel offended by it, you probably have my number. Text me, phone me. We can talk about it. But don't run around in the street saying this, that, and the other when I'm sitting here live in front of a camera. and
Even
not
better,
afraid to
come
say it.
on the pod.
Yeah, we've always
Let's
invited
have these
people on the pod.
conversations. It's constructive.
If they're coming on the pod, it's constructive conversation.
But that's the
Yeah, but
point. We're
that's the
trying to
point.
have constructive conversations to say, okay, you know what? Maybe, and this is at no one, maybe we don't like each other. But let's talk about what the issue is here. Let's talk about the fact that there are things that I'm doing or you're doing that isn't right and that could be better. And if we do these things better, somebody else may benefit from it. We may benefit from it. The industry may benefit from it. But there is no point just doing this.
Yeah, but the thing is, we've always said that though. We've always closed off any conversation with an open invitation and said, if you feel some type of way,
Pull up.
come sit on a chair, grab a mic, and let's talk about it. I love having someone else's perspective about everything that we do on the pod, bro. We have Brodi and JTI who give their input. We have the comment section who give their input. And like, again, if anybody else feels like, hey, I want to talk about it, by all means. We've never been shy to open up that invite.
For sure. Yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap it up for today.
Oh, yeah. It's good to be back.
It's great to be back.
Dusting off the cobwebs.
Yeah, But it doesn't feel like we really left, to be honest with you. It
Yeah.
kind of
Look,
feels normal.
It's a what you call that? It's like flow state, man. You know,
Yeah.
once 5 minutes in, and then you get comfy.
Yeah. This is our therapy session. This is our
Yeah.
time to.
Yeah.
to chat.
What's that? Group counseling. Yeah. But yeah, before when we close it off, that clip you played earlier, that
So, firstly,
can I say, can the record state if it was a South African DJ who did that mashup, no one would be glazing it. No one would be glazing
for
it.
sure.
I'm not saying it's a bad mashup. I'm
Yeah.
saying
Well, let's include it in here so we can see. But the
Yeah.
exact video that went viral was, I don't even know who that DJ was, but it's a mashup made by Raymond.
yeah. If you
So-
guys know Raymond,
If we know what I
yeah, you know
Yeah.
Raymond, but I'm saying for the broader audience, go listen to our Everyday People set.
Yeah.
We used
and
about
best day ever.
and best ever.
Yeah.
We used about 4 or 5 different
He's
mashups
dope.
from Raymond.
Super,
He's
super dope.
super, super dope.
So
super
picture
creative.
this, right? Raymond does the Luther edit, the
Yeah.
Jersey edit. We love it. We like fire. We play it in a set, and we take the snippet of his edit that he makes,
Yeah.
his mashup, and we post that, and we go viral.
But you don't say.
But we don't credit him. We don't
Nothing.
say, "Oh, shout out to
Shout
Raymond
out
for this."
Raymond.
We just do this, and we go viral,
And
and
now we look silly.
we look so dope.
We look so cool.
But in actual
Which-
fact,
Actually, it's crazy because we had a clip of ours go viral on TikTok.
yeah, but that was a routine.
That was a routine, but I'm just making an example.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Like that, but in the other videos that we had, we shouted out Raymond and he responded. Like it was
Yeah,
like dope.
That's
thank you
that's
for-
a
for-"
healthy
that's-
environment.
yeah,
that
that's
is a
like cool.
worldwide, global.
But now
community.
you're taking this edit and you're playing it, and you go viral, and there's no shout out to the creator of this edit, this mashup, or whatever the case may be, and you running with the wave, because now you're gonna get bookings just based off this edit.
Yeah, but that's been happening, bro,
Yeah,
and
it's
that's
a-
a
it's a
big
standard.
problem as well.
Yeah,
But so in this specific case, the guy takes, what is the Jay-Z track? I'm a hustler, baby.
Yeah, I'm a hustler. I just want you to know.
What's the name of the song? I've hit a blank now.
Isn't it Give It to
No,
Me?
no, no.
That's not Give It to
Give
Me.
it. Yeah, yeah.
But that's the Give
Yeah,
It
yeah,
to Me.
yeah.
Give me
Yeah,
that
yeah,
funk,
yeah.
that sweet, that nasty,
So
that good.
It takes the instrumental of that, puts Jealousy a cappella over. Great. Sounds amazing. Fire. Unique. Cool. Not his. He plays it in a set. Cool. Creative Corner, who's notorious for posting.
Wait, was it
Nah.
them who posted it?
Initially, the first video we saw was
Yeah,
Creative Corner.
But the
other
second
one,
page
yeah.
was
I don't know, some other.
Rage Bait.
Bro,
Guys.
so firstly, Creative Corner posts it, who never share anything dope that South African hip hop DJs do. Never. Even though there are countless dope hip hop DJs in South Africa, they are the first ones to complain about South African hip hop DJs playing the same
In
old
all
music and all this
fairness,
shit.
the-
I get
the
there is
complaint-
truth in that,
there
but you're
is-
also omitting the fact that
There are
is
so many good
yeah,
DJs.
you'd rather
Yeah.
show the bad shit. Now,
I don't want to say it's. I don't think it's. Well, I don't want to say it's them that's complaining, because what I've noticed about these types
the
of clips
audience.
is the videos and things are taken from audience, like people in the audiences or people who make these TikToks complaining about hip hop DJing, and then they kind of egg it on and they take the clip and they repost it and then they say,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
so it's not them actively complaining about it, but they're egging it on,
Yeah,
which
you have
is a problem.
you have a platform that can either make or break.
Yeah,
A huge platform that is followed, that has not a responsibility but the ability to shine a light or
break down.
Yeah,
standard.
and constantly they are breaking down hip hop DJs in South Africa, breaking down when there are so many good ones, but they'll
Yeah.
rather shine a light on some American that played some edit that he didn't even do of a South African song that people overseas are sick of.
Yeah.
They are sick of jealousy.
People are
overseas.
sick of jealousy.
But now
bro.
all of a sudden
I
this
can-
American does, and they're like,
I
"Oh
can
my
play
God,
you-
that was insane."
I can probably play you 10 different clips of people in the audience saying, I'm not jealous anymore. I'm tired of being jealous
Real.
now. The same way people are tired of Can We Talk is the same way people are tired
So
of
then we
jealousy.
see this other page repost the same clip,
Rage bait.
South African music page, if you want to call that, and it says, "Why can't South African hip hop DJs be this creative?" And I sent it to Kane, and before I started raging, I saw their bio, and it said, "If you're offended, I'm meant to do it," or something
Yeah.
like that.
What's that thing? If the shoe fit, wear that
Yeah,
thing.
literally. So
Nah,
it's rage bait for
rage
sure,
bait,
but
bro.
just shut the fuck up,
Genuinely
bruh. Like,
rage bait because these people, and again, they're egging it on. They're egging it on because hip hop is not the it genre in South Africa anymore. Like, I don't recall seeing this much hatred towards hip hop as a genre when it was that golden age of hip hop in South Africa, the 2014 to 2017 window
earlier even, yeah.
where you had KO, Casper, aka
MT,
Aries,
Nasty.
all of these people dropping major successful
Yeah.
albums in a row. But now because there is this uprising in Afro genres, now it's like, fuck hip hop. Hip hop was never hip hop. And now they're shining this negative light on hip hop because now they're even going after the music itself. Now
Yeah.
they're talking about there's no hits in hip hop anymore. When Mash Beats literally dropped, hear me out. Mash Beats literally dropped a mixtape a couple weeks ago, called The New Frequency. And there's at least 4 to 5 club bangers on there, and it's an 11-track mixtape. And it's SA hip hop, bro. I had a gig at PPC on First Thursday, and I played about 2 songs out of the 5 in that set, and it went up, bro. Like, mind you,
Yep.
I was also opening for Brother Cooper, who's a rising talent in SA hip hop
And
right
he
now.
had
He's doing-
Maglera Doughboy also.
Yeah, he brought out Maglera Doughboy in his performance.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that hip hop is trash in South Africa. Hip hop DJs are trash in South Africa because we are doing mad cock. Max Shorty dropped a clip yesterday.
Crazy.
of this-
Shout out to Max Shorty, bro. Yo.
So there's this trend on TikTok. Nothing beats a jet to holiday. And he looped the word holiday into a track where the opening bar was like holiday,
Hey,
holiday,
it's
holiday,
a holiday.
Yeah,
I think it's a Lil Nas X track.
I don't know
think.
actually.
Yeah,
But
I'm not sure.
I
And
don't.
then into something else as well.
But
Like a
I want to
triple.
know how long is it gonna take for one of these pages to pick up on
They
that
won't,
and go,
because
wow,
they
a
won't.
creative essay hip hop
It
DJ.
defeats their agenda. It defeats their bias.
Even worldwide, like I repost stuff on TikTok, and the guys are scratching, doing wordplay, style plays, and there's 1,000 views even.
Yeah,
But that's
we're
a
not talking
worldwide
about-
issue, bro.
But
A
we're not talking
worldwide
about the
issue.
technical aspect,
Yeah.
man. Like, I'm not talking about.
It's not technical. It's just like
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
but I'm
I get
saying
you. Yeah.
there's no interest in the technical aspect of DJing anymore. No one cares about a tone play, a word play, that sort of thing. People like.
I think people do.
People do.
There's a
it's
small
just a
select of
small
people who
percentage,
who
yeah.
do. People want quick fixes, ready-made stuff. Today I sent
In
you.
that case, like the Max Shorty video, it's got all the elements of a viral.
Yeah, it does.
It's in a live environment. You've got people behind him. You can see the reactions. He's doing it live. You can see everything clearly. It's not overly edited. It's the perfect formula for a viral video.
It doesn't work.
Will these fucking pages share it? No,
I hope they do.
they won't.
I genuinely hope they do. Because,
shit until it goes viral.
but I've seen it enough.
you have the ability to make it go viral.
Exactly. I've seen it on enough pages where, or I've seen it reshared enough to the point of where they could be like, yo, this is going to be a dope one.
Yeah.
Let's hop on it. But it's
But
because
instead, they took
won't
the Pearl
hop on it.
2C slow CDJ shit and
Yeah.
they make that. But that's rage bait. Again, they
Instant
know that's
rage
gonna.
bait.
They're not gonna make something viral. They're gonna jump on the
But
bandwagon.
I'm saying,
You have the ability
point,
to.
The point of your blog,
Yeah.
right, is to make something go viral, is to highlight a hidden gem, is to highlight something that has the potential to be
But
big.
that's the core. This is the core issue. The core issue is that they're not concerned about
I'll make
showcasing something that is good or dope. It's just showcasing what's going to get the most engagement.
yeah, and that's
That's the
fine. But like
problem,
my thing is, you can have that energy, right? You can have that mindset of controlling your page if your page is dwindling. If your engagements is dropping and if you're struggling to keep people interacting, then you could do whatever you want, whether it's rage bait, controversy, whatever, to keep the clicks happening. But if you have something substantial and as big as Creative Corner, for example, you're not going to have a problem with clicks and interaction because you are Creative Corner. So now, take that Max Shorty clip. Creative South African DJ or creative hip-hop DJ in South Africa uses viral trending Jet 2 holiday sound. Boom. Max Short is in a different on a different level after that.
There you go.
To you before this comes out on Wednesday, that's gonna have been reposted.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened.
if
But
it
that's what I'm
happens, it
saying.
happens.
I
But
hope
yeah,
it happens.
Yeah, that would be great because that means somebody in our world is finally getting. Now it's like, okay, so they are looking at this world now. Okay, so maybe they
So
can
if-
start looking a bit deeper. Oh, there's this guy,
'Cause
there's
you
this
know-
person, there's this girl.
I was
you know?
just about to mention, because that's the trickle-down effect. Because now they're going to click on Max Shorty's profile, and they're going to look from a Max Shorty perspective who you brassel with. Now they're going to find Chaotic, they're going to find PH, they're going to find all these other people, and then they're going to see on their pages too.
I feel like the chaotics and the PHs they've succeeded that. There's a certain barrier that you need to cross over where people know you. Like Chaotic is known nationwide.
Yeah.
PH is known nationwide.
Worldwide, technically.
Even worldwide, yeah.
Is someone like that small guy who can scratch, E minor? Is something like that also something that you prefer they repost? Because he's
Yes.
100%, but they won't because it's not
Bro,
engaging enough.
imagine you have a four. How old is he?
13.
Yes,
bro.
you have a 13-year-old kid, right? This man is barely old enough to be grade 8, right? And you have the grandmaster of hip-hop in Africa telling you that he will rinse anybody in the continent when it
Including
comes to
him.
scratching,
He
including himself.
literally said he's the best DJ on the continent.
And no
the
one
best technical DJ.
and no one can beat him, not even me.
And no one knows his name
mind you,
outside of the DJ community.
He
bro.
says all of this now after putting on a sick routine in 10
Sickening.
minutes at the workshop. And now you ask yourself, okay, mind you, I haven't even heard of this kid until that day. I saw a clip of him, but I wasn't paying too much attention. So I'm looking at the scratching, and again, it's in that constant flow state of like you're scrolling and you're like, oh, this is dope, you like it, and you move on.
Bro, I've seen it live, and I promise you, it will send shivers down your spine. How good he is.
They
How fluid it all looks.
Yeah, bro. I think that if there was someone watching this now, they'd probably say to us, well, why don't you guys just do it?
do
So,
what?
Create the platform that
Brother.
highlights.
I've tried.
No. I'm saying like an Instagram page or something like that.
Yeah,
You know?
it's
I don't know. Maybe.
it's not as simple
look,
as it sounds.
Look, we also have the DJ Academy, and we're trying to make and create people that think about DJing this way.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's wrap it up. Brody's giving us the finger,
Yeah, it's giving us the
giving us the.
time to wrap it up.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week. Shout out once again to Eminem Recordings, Eminem Music Academy, Quena Music, everybody involved here. Check out the info. We'll put the links and descriptions down below.
Brody, we'll put the links and
Got a
descriptions
lot of
below.
work to do.
No, I don't do the admin. I don't do the admin on the upload, boys.
I
Shout
do
out.
the admin and the upload, but you can must do that in edit.
Kane does nothing but sit here. We should actually do a BTS of our setup. For 2 hours, he's been right there.
Where else would I be?
My point proven.
Mind you, I'm the one who figured out how to make these
Peace.
headphones work.
Much love and peace.
He like to make it look like I do nothing.
Much
here.
love and peace.
Anyways,
Let's talk Foreplay podcast.
they haven't posted it yet, and this is Monday, so if by Wednesday they have posted it, everything we said today is still valid. Tsak.
And that's how we end it.
Yeah, this has been the Let's Talk Foreplay podcast. Episode 1 back. Thank you so much for having us. One more thing, guys, please get in the comment section and let us know what you want us to talk about, whether it's event experiences, festivals that we've played over the last 9 months, a recap, all of those things. Let us know what you want to hear first, and then we'll obviously break down the episodes in accordance to what you want to hear and take it from there.
Also, is it worth it for us to put up all our previous episodes as audio only on Apple Podcasts and Spotify?
Yeah, like would you
Is it
guys
really
be into
worth
that?
it? Yeah. Or
'Cause-
going forward, let us know.
Yeah, should we
we'll,
just do
we'll
the
post
new
that on our
ones?
Instagram as well and
Yeah.
see what.
And
peeps
tell
are
us
saying.
if you fuck with the new logo.
Yeah, shout out Kane, well done.
Thank
We've got some new stuff coming as well.
Yeah.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Woo! Shot, Chance.